Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin. Today what I have for you guys, I'm pretty hyped. It's the top 5 DLC guns of all time in Call of Duty. So this is my top 5. You guys might agree with the list, you guys might disagree, but the top 5 DLC guns. What a DLC gun is basically a gun that came through supply drops with a map pack. Any gun that wasn't in at the start of the Call of Duty game that was downloadable into the game. So we have quite a few DLC guns in the history of Call of Duty. I'd say there's about 15 or 20 of them. Basically the first DLC gun started in Black Ops 2. I'm going to be covering the top 5, in my opinion, the best guns that they've ever come out with. So hope you guys will enjoy this video. If you guys can, leave some support on this thing. I'd appreciate some likes or a dislike, whatever you guys think the video deserves. Also, let me know your favorite DLC guns in the comment section down below. Please let me know, guys. I love reading the comments, especially on these top 5s. The comment section is pretty lit, to be honest. So let's get into it. Coming in at number 5, we have the STG-44 from Advanced Warfare. Now, Advanced Warfare was a game some people hated, some people loved, but you'll see it a lot in this list for the simple fact that through their supply drop system, they had quite a few of DLC guns. And the STG-44, as you guys can see up on the screen there, is one of the better ones for the assault rifles. Is probably the best one. There was the STG, the AK-47, the M16, but the STG was definitely the best out of those ones, and it definitely competed with guns like the Bal-27. AW was a game that I'd say was dominated by the SMGs, which you'll see later on in this list, but the STG-44 definitely deserves the number 5 spot. Coming in at number 4 is yet again another one from AW, and this is the Sten. The Sten SMG is sort of like, I think it's called the Type 100 from World at War, and this gun, everyone expected it to be pretty underpowered, but when it came out into AW, it was actually super powerful. Towards the end of AW, they really stopped caring about the gun balance. They just threw in the best guns they could ever think of, and that's why we saw overpowered guns like this one coming in. The Sten was a very good gun at close range. It kind of reminds me of sort of like a Vesper from Black Ops 3. Very good at close range. At medium range kind of falls off, but very good for a DLC gun. Some of these DLC guns we get, the ones on this list, are very overpowered and are just as good, if not better, than the regular guns, but some of the guns, like the ones we've gotten in Black Ops 3 so far, aren't the best DLC guns. So we'll wait and see what they do with Black Ops 3 life cycle, but this is the top 5 so far. Coming in at number 3, we have the first DLC gun ever. I think it is the first DLC gun ever, and it is the Peacekeeper from Black Ops 2. This thing was a hybrid SMG and assault rifle, and this thing absolutely melted. When this thing came out, all the gameplay guys were loving it. Everyone was getting for 100 pluses for nuclears with the Peacekeeper. I remember when this thing came out, it was really awesome, and everyone expected it not to be that strong, and when it came out, it played very well. It came with the DLC map pack, and the Peacekeeper was a very good gun. You know, it's a mix of an assault rifle and an SMG, and it definitely stood up with the other SMGs in that game, and I'd say it was one of the better ones in the SMG category in that game because of the simple fact it was a mixed assault rifle and SMG, and I really did like that. Coming in at number 2, we have a AW gun, the MP40. Now, this one was, in my opinion, the best one in AW as far as a DLC gun. The MP40 was really the only competition for the ASM-1 Speakeasy, or just the ASM-1 in general, which everyone knows the history of AW. At the start of it, the Bal-27 was overpowered, and then they basically nerfed the Bal a little bit. It was still powerful, and they buffed the ASM-1, making the ASM-1 overpowered, and they basically just left it. You know, that game was not like Black Ops 3 with all the patches, and this MP40, and especially some of the variants that they had of the MP40, I think the Afterburner and stuff like that, definitely did compete with the ASM-1 Speakeasy. But for our number 1 spot, we have, this is in my opinion undoubtedly the best one, the Ripper from Call of Duty Ghosts. This thing was so hyped. I got so many chem strikes with this thing. What the Ripper was is it was again a hybrid SMG and assault rifle, and you could basically change the scope on this thing. You could make it have like a little green dot sight, or you could turn it down into a normal iron sight SMG form, and it's crazy that this gun you could actually change from SMG into assault rifle form, and it was powerful in both of the forms. This gun was worth it on pretty much any map, and the COD Ghost Ripper is definitely the number 1 spot in my opinion as far as a DLC gun in Call of Duty, but who knows, we're going to see the DLC guns we could get in Black Ops 3. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this top 5 list. Let me know in the top 5 or in the comment section down below what you guys think are the best DLC guns, or what you guys love. I know a lot of people like the Maverick and stuff like that, which would be an honorable mention on this list. Probably the Maverick and you know, the AK-47 from AW are honorable mentions. Also, make sure to drop a like on this thing, and if you guys know these guns, this will be a good, you know, bring back some memories of those DLC guns. If you guys, maybe Black Ops 3 is your first COD, this will teach you guys a little bit about the history of Call of Duty. So drop some likes on this thing, subscribe for a cookie and no lookie, and I'm out. Peace. Thanks for watching.